Cincinnati City Council will undoubtedly have some familiar faces returning after November's election. That's because there's only 10 candidates on the ballot and only one challenger, an all-time low for records available dating back to 1991. That means at least 8 incumbents will be back for a second term. The previous low was 18 in 1995 and 1997, back when the highest vote getter in the Cincinnati Council election became mayor. By comparison, last year featured the highest number of candidates in the last 3 decades, with 35 candidates vying for a seat at City Hall. I asked Hamilton County Democratic Party chairperson Gwen McFarland about this year's low number.
What does it say about the state of Cincinnati politics that we only have 10 candidates on the ballot and only 9 of them are incumbents?
What it says to me basically is that individuals may not be considering running for council because they're quite satisfied with the candidates that they have in office at this particular moment.
UC political science professor David Niven says the small ballot also shows how much of a Democratic stronghold Cincinnati has become.
It is a fascinating, change from even just a few electoral cycles ago, where you saw the charter party, the sort of non-political political party, successfully put candidates forward.
Lone challenger Anna Albee says it was much harder getting the 500 signatures necessary to make it onto the ballot than she originally thought, as well as securing the Democratic Party's endorsement.
I think 500 signatures sounds easier than it is. It's a lot of work. My campaign collected over 1,240 signatures just to make sure we hit the 500 clean ones.
Liz Keating is the lone Republican on council. She's running to keep her seat after being appointed to replace P.G. Sittenfeld in 2020.
Yes, I do think there's a target on my back, but we're fighting to be able to keep diversity of thought on Cincinnati City Council, and that's really important for democracy.
I also reached out to leaders of the Hamilton County Republican Party for their take on the current ballot, but did not hear back in time for this story. Back to you guys.
James, thank you. The Cincinnati election for council is at large only, meaning the top 9 vote getters land a seat on council. Early in-person and absentee mail-in voting begins in Ohio on October 11th. It includes the Saturday and Sunday before Election Day, which is November 7th. Polls are open that day between 6:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.